Sure.
Nice, thanks. So really the one thing is the working group. So the working group for the package modules. We had the discourse post. Let's get a link it here. But I created a matrix channel now. I can also link it here. Actually, I might. Do you all want an invite for this as well? So I mean, Alex already got an invite, but John and Robert, do you also want one?
Sure, I'll stalk and lurk and be awkward.
Yep, that sounds good. And I guess I'll also invite Tom, so we have all the members of this team in there.
I would appreciate an invite as well.
All right, sounds good. Sent an invite to you as well.
Thanks.
Oh, and NPP. Let me check if the YouTube. Oh, that should be going. All right, and the matrix room is this one here. I tried to use the same naming convention as the other working group matrix channel that I saw. And so I in last week's meeting notes, I removed the when to meet again because I wanted to wait with that until we had a matrix room so we could ping all the people. Although now I guess in an event I invited more people. We only need to find a meeting time for the members of the team. But yeah, I'm gonna send that again now. Probably find a meeting time in the next week to start it off. Next week. It's a bit short. Should be fine. Yep. For the working group, I don't have any other updates. I also last week I was sick for like since Wednesday, so I barely had any time to do anything. For RFC 140, oh yeah, RFC 140, we had, who was it? Philip. Let me share here. There was some discussion. We had that people were generally okay with. So Michael, I think that's Michael Ruskin, is okay with us having someone from the architecture team here if they're not like technically an author. We also had Pi Games, that's Philip, I believe, proposed to split the RC, but I don't think it can really be split in the way he's proposing. Also, there was this PR, so the idea was that to basically split it so that you could use the new package locations without the kind of auto calling and everything else. But everything else was designed to make it a working convention for the future. And I argued a bit about this in a PR, in the Nixpkgs PR that I thought. So like it uses this new convention already, but this is obviously kind of reminded me a lot of the Flake situation where something experimental and not decided on was already kind of used as a convention. And we don't really want this. And so I kind of wrote a long comment here explaining this. But yeah, the intention was just to have this PR open but not merge it. And I'm subscribed to the PR now, and but it's all good. There's no intention to merge it already. Only once the RFC is merged. JK, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was worth you mentioning and commenting on this PR, because I know that if there's an open PR, even if there is some discussion, sometimes it just gets merged. So yeah, it was good to raise it, because I could just see it being merged kind of by accident.
Yeah. Yeah, same. It was only a draft PR, but that
Mhm.
PRs can easily turn into like open ones. And
Yeah,
so,
I saw the top said draft because I plan on releasing 0.4.1.
Oh,
So I could see
okay,
like
that's
if it was updated to 0.4.1 and then opened, but still kind of draft because of the location, it could just get merged.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's good to mention this. So also, so not other PRs try to use this convention already.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, I pointed out to Pygames that well, something about the PR. Blah blah blah. Some just smaller comments. But yeah, I mean, in the end, I don't think anyone would complain about someone from the team joining as a shepherd. So, and Alex, you said last time that you'd be okay nominating yourself. So, I think now's the time, especially on Wednesday is the next steering committee meeting. There, they will decide on the shepherds. And yeah, so can you write a comment nominating yourself?
Yes. Dino score. Is there a link to that in the discourse? Sorry, not what did I just say? That? In the matrix.
Yeah, Robert added a well in the meeting notes. There isn't one on Matrix.
Oh, okay.
Let me do this.
Here, I'll put the meeting notes. I don't know why I didn't have them open already.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna write down in action items here. Kropotkin nominate as shepherd. All right. Does that sound good?
Yep.
All right. And then I think so. Really, I've been kind of postponing doing actual work here for the RC, but there's still a bunch of things to do. One thing especially is we had this plan where we initially have a PR to kind of add the CI to enforce the convention here, and then a second PR that does the migration. And I should work on this to really restructure the RC a bit to indicate the split, because currently it's not indicated anywhere. And the tooling as well should reflect this. There should be a tooling part that's only used for CI. That should be fairly stable. And there should be a part of the tooling that's only used for the migration, and that can be very hacky because it's only happening once, and CI will check it for correctness anyways. Yeah, and I have a draft rewrite a bit, well, not a full rewrite, just the detailed design, a rewrite for that. But yeah.
I think it would be okay for the RFC to be mostly like a declarative specification of what the end state should be. I know we have some migration process stuff in there, but I don't think it really needs to be as detailed. So I wouldn't be too concerned about having better tooling than proposed in the RFC.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I think we discussed this before as well.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I mean, if you want to document it and make it very accurate, I'm all for it. But it probably doesn't need the same level of.
There is one thing. So with the two PRs, the first one just adding the CI, the second doing the migration, there is another change that the second one will do, namely that it will start enforcing that new packages can't use the old convention. So once the migration happens, the convention becomes a requirement essentially. And I guess that should be pointed out in the RFC. If anything, from the migration. And I think Yeah, we have it here just as like a single sentence, but this is, it's not really clear that this only happens like in the second PR. Also, I think it would be really good for RFCs to like always have like, we're going to make this PR to this repository, this PR to that repository, and kind of really list out the steps and how they should happen and stuff like that, like concrete steps. Yeah, but anyways, I'll do a small change here to indicate this better at least. Yeah. Other than that, there was a discussion on matrix. I'm not sure if there's anything to discuss there. Oh, I guess we had NBP. I think he's also listening in on the live stream here. Recommend the working group for the package modules thing to look at search. Oh, it's in a separate tab. I did not want this. To also look at SOS, and I added this in here as a previous work thing. Yeah, we don't need to discuss this here, but the working group should definitely take a look at this, and that's a fair point. It might, the module system isn't perfect for everything, and SOS or something like SOS might be necessary. Oh, and also pop here, we got a comment here. POP, seems like these ABA acronyms are fairly popular in this kind of design space. But POP was proposed like a year ago or more. It was even an RFC, I believe, somewhere. But yeah, that would be another alternative. I could indicate this in the description as well. But anyways, that's for the working group to think about. I don't have anything else to discuss. Does anyone else have something? Otherwise, we can just end this meeting fairly early.
Alex, you want to stick around? I'll bug you about package config because
I
have to do that async.
Yes.
Cool.
All right, I'll end the live stream then, and let's. Oh yeah, no meeting in 1 week. Well, unless someone has something to talk about, we won't have a meeting in a week. I will like deschedule, remove the meeting from the calendar. So